Oh, there it goes. Never mind.
Okay. All right. So today we're gonna work on process. So we're gonna review. We're gonna review some of the stuff that we had gone over like at the start of the year. So for example, what are some examples of process skills? Measuring, one of them.
Observation.
Observation.
Infer.
Experiment.
I said experiment.
What else?
Observe.
Collecting data.
Observe.
Graphing.
I said observe. Observe.
Where do things go?
Observe.
Where
We
did they
took
go?
them down for testing.
Why? Put them back.
Predict.
Measurements, prediction. What else could you do with, what's another word for prediction? Infer.
I already said that. No,
You
I
said
said
it.
it.
Oh. What's another one?
You observe.
We use it during our scientific method.
You said what?
There's another one. We used it during, you learned about it when you guys talked about scientific methods. Probably back in elementary school.
I'm not gonna remember. Classify.
Classify is one.
Pretending?
Not pretending.
What?
If you
Predicting!
predict.
I already said
You
that.
said that. What about hypothesizing?
Oh. Yeah.
Communicating.
Communicating. Yeah, good one. Wait, we're constantly communicating. Okay.
Is there any more? Said them all.
Variable.
A variable. What are variables?
Something that takes the place like
centimeters.
like in a math problem, if it's like x plus 4 equals 25.
Okay, in math, but in science, usually a variable is something that you change in an experiment.
Yeah.
So for example, you know how a lot of research experiments where scientists are trying to see if one type of medicine works versus another? Your variable would be if I have one control group where I gave them my medicine that I, promised that is going to cure cancer, and then I gave another group a placebo. That's my variable. A placebo is like a sugar pill. A sugar pill. So they would think that they're getting the medicine and that they're getting better, but really they're not.
That's not good.
It's mentally. It's a mental game at that point.
No.
So that's what a variable is, when you change something within an experiment to see if it has an effect on your end result. Okay. So when do we use process skills? Okay.
When you're trying to rephrase something?
When you're doing an experiment, but let me rephrase that. Which process skill have you used over the weekend? Over the weekend.
Observe.
You've done some observations. What kind of observations?
Like looking, seeing how things.
Looking at the sky, checking
The weather.
Checking the weather. Watching
Well,
TV.
this past. We communicated it.
You communicated how you communicate.
On the telephone.
Talking.
Via phone.
Computer.
Computer.
Facebook.
I was talking to Ashley.
Facebook. What else? Did you measure anything?
No.
What'd you measure?
The amount you put in your food, stuff like that.
The water you put in
Yeah, you
macaroni.
measure your food. If you did some gardening like I did this weekend, we measured, soil. We talked about fertilizer, how much you're gonna need, water, things like that. What else? What about when you go grocery shopping, or when you just go shopping? Do you make any comparisons?
You predict how much something will be. Like the price.
You can
classify.
You
predict how much you're gonna spend. What do you classify?
Nah, you predict how much the price is going to be.
quality of the
utensils.
You can like
The
But
quality
you can
of
say,
meat.
oh,
Okay.
that's going to be like $5. But it's
Okay.
you
like,
can measure like measure. I made some chicken cornbread the other day.
Okay. So you make measurements when you make cornbread. What about when you go like clothes shopping? Do you ever compare prices?
Yeah.
When you go to the
Compare
store?
prices to places you have to be like.
Yeah.
Compare prices at 2 different stores, see which is cheaper.
Yeah, so for example, I compare the prices between Walmart and Myers most of the times, and depending on what I'm buying.
Target.
It depends. It depends on what you're getting. Myers is usually a little bit cheaper than Walmart, but it really does depend. Okay, so today's activity or little project, we're gonna make a comic strip. Yay, we'll do it again then. Using at least 5 to 6 of the process skills that you guys just told me about. Create some sort of storyline that connects those process skills. And it can be about a lab we did in class, something you did outside of class, talk about your weekend, for example. Talk about your weekend and how you use those 5 different process skills.
Okay.
So create a storyline, a plot that makes sense, so it has to flow, right? I have given you 11 by 17 sheets of paper. There's markers and colored pencils available at